Hey everyone, and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. My name is D-Free. Here today we're doing some gameplay with the new Nightmare Luffy. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content, as well as that thumbs up if you enjoy the videos for One Piece Bounty Rush. So overall though, Nightmare Luffy is a ton of fun, a very, very good character. I have my level 80 here, so I did get those from the step-ups. I wouldn't recommend going past that or anything like that at the moment. I think that there are a number of better blue characters in the game, namely a lot of the ones that you run into a lot in PvP, like crocodiles or like obviously time skip Luffy. And among defenders, he's probably like, I don't know, top 5, top 7, something like that. But overall, still a very good character, still a very fun character. For the medals, though, we just went pretty much skill 1 cooldown stuff. I generally like to use this set on just about everybody, full attack build and stuff like that. So we do have the other traits there too. But the most important things to know about when it comes to this character are two things. The Gum Gum Storm actually does increased damage when he has lower HP threshold. Gum Gum Storm actually has a very short cooldown reduction, or cooldown speed on it. So it's at 25 seconds, which, I mean, long. You get my point. It cools down pretty quick. And at level 5, it goes to 20. So that was actually skill 2 cooldown. Means you can honestly build a set where you just spam this, and it actually has a really good hitbox and range. So if you wanted to do that, you can. Now, I unfortunately don't have this skill level 5. I wish I did, because the attack jumps all the way to 860 from 701. So it effectively turns into a one-shot skill versus pretty much everybody. So yeah, and the cooldown goes down by 11 seconds too, which is also really, really good. So I'm running, again, skill 1 cooldown. I wanted to try to get this as much as I could. There are times where I miss it sometimes just because it feels like a move that should connect more easily than it does, or it looks like it would, but it doesn't actually. But that's just me. So two things that happen is when allies are KO'd, he gets 2 buffs, and this actually activates a little bit more often than you would expect it to. So when your allies are defeated, he gets a 20% defense buff and a 30% attack increase. That activates, again, more often than you would expect, because it just depends. Some games there are matches where it doesn't activate too much, but if it does activate, you're going to be in a very good position. He's going to be very powerful and very tanky overall at the same time, which is good for sustainability. And then on top of that, if you're lower on HP, again, this does increase damage. So he's going to do a ton of damage with the Gum Gum Storm. And if you have attack boost on too, he does a ton of damage. So he's probably one of the better offensive tanks in the game, I'd say. But that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay so I can show you a little bit of what we're talking about. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our first match here. So, we have the Frankie on our team here. I'm excited about that. I don't get to be allied with Frankies very, very often. Okay, so for this matchup, I'm going to try to do the thing where I just defend points A and B again. There's too many runners out here. They have some of the best runners in the game. They have the Doflamingo, who can get all the way over here very, very quickly anyway. In fact, Doflamingo can get to, there he is right there. You can see him on the map. He's pushing for the middle point. He could actually get to point B just about as quickly as I can. But since he's pushing for the middle, I didn't really care about this. I just decided to hang out over here. And Frankie does go ahead and just go straight to the middle as well. I'm like, is anybody going to go capture that point B or what? Are we just going to let it go? And then Doflamingo shot in between both me and Frankie, and he's already at half HP here. So I'm just going to go for the kill. And see, Gum Gum Storm did about 800, 900 damage per hit. And as you see, that was like, what, 6 hits, and then the last hit does the most damage. So it's not the most damaging move, but again, you can spam it. It's already halfway back now. It's already literally 70% back almost. Somebody's going around, so I'm going to go back over there probably. But I see that Zoro is just about done, so I want that KO. So I'm going for the Zoro when I probably should just go back there. So, okay. Yeah, in hindsight, I can see that I should probably just go back. I see Ryuma, and I was like, oh, man, I should have got out of there. Yeah, I shouldn't have went. When I saw that he was going around, I should have just went. But that's my fault. It won't happen again, I think. Yeah. Sometimes I get a little tunnel vision, man. I saw that Zoro and I wanted that KO. Okay, we're going back over here. Who was that? Oh, that was the Law anyway. So we have team boost. The Luffy should be able to handle the Law. So I think I go towards the middle because I feel like he should be able to handle Law. Yeah, Law gets KO'd. So that one's charged up. There's another Law and a Zoro over here. I'm going to go for the Zoro here. So with team boost, that move's doing 1,000 or 2,000, depending on if it's getting crits or not. He's 1 tap away from losing. So I'm trying to get that last tap. Definitely. But he runs away, so I just hang out over here, I think, because Doflamingo's coming. Yeah. Now I'm going to try to, I got the dodge, or the vanish, excuse me. I try to bait that with him. And there we go. 13K. 13K is about where that move hits at, just about always. Unless you have Team Boost, of course. If I have Team Boost, it shoots way up. So, unfortunately, I didn't see that Zoro, but I didn't have. There was nothing I could really do anyway. But I didn't see him coming towards me. So we're at the end of the match, so I just go in with Bostil Hawkins. So, one thing that I mentioned in what was it? I believe a separate video. Anyways, there's no reason why I'm running Hawkins as a secondary, other than the fact that I'm practicing with him. So if you're wondering about that, like why Hawkins or why not like some other blue unit or something, I'm just practicing with him because I do want to do a video for him soon. So there's that. So Ryuma's still here. I'm just going to try to back out and help protect from a distance because I can't use my Scarecrow. We get Team Boost, and that's enough to finish him off as well. And I did get the Speed Boost from my buff skill. So we're going to be able to capture this point here. So I'm just going to come over here. I try to get it. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I get it before the Sanji, but I tried to get it. And we pretty much just win. We've won the game. We're pushing for the 5th. The Zoro, I was like, is the Zoro going to let us capture the 5th? But we actually got it at the very last second. The Zoro didn't even care, man. He just was like, okay, there you go. All right, so good game. Luffy definitely was playing pretty good out there. Let's just jump into a match here where I can do a little bit more and not die stupidly in the first, like, 10 seconds of the match. Even though I was technically, I guess, the second best one out there. Okay, so we have Borsalino on my team, and that means that we have a character on my team that can help pressure. He's one of the fastest movement point characters in the game just because he can do that, what is it, skill 2, that allows him to get across the board. The only downside is that skill is nerfed, which is it's a good thing, but it's a downside for my team. The skill is nerfed by having that slow cooldown in the beginning. So, again, I'm just going to go ahead and try to defend these early points here. So, we should cross, and the Borsalino's coming over here for some reason when he can literally get to the middle. So I'm like, leave it to me, bro. Like, don't come over here. Don't come over here. That's my biggest pet peeve is when runners run straight to point A when you can get to the middle point quicker than anybody else, man. So he does shoot all the way over there, and there's no reason to do that. He's completely in enemy territory. And there's no way that anybody's going to be able to go help him. We're all over here. He's pretty much screwed. Unless he can get out of that. So Nami's over there with Dofi. I'm trying to help charge this point up because, again, if there's a Dofi, he just tries to shoot from point to point. And I saw Zoro was going after him, so I was cool with that. Unfortunately, Nami ruined my skill, but that's fine. So Ryuma is actually very common, and he's actually very good. He's very common and very good. I'll get the KO here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And Nami can go back and capture that treasure. Oh, no, I beat her to it. Okay. I was like, no, I thought she was going to get it. That's why I just kind of hung out there. I thought she was going to grab it. I didn't mind her getting it because I really wanted to go help the Zoro really quick. That's why I was like, don't worry. I really wanted to go help the Zoro, but Nami wasn't getting that treasure. Stupid Dofi lived by a freaking nut tap, bro. Just by, like, that's the difference between level 4 and level 5, man. Just a little bit. I'm trying to get that dodge here. That's just a little bit of difference. Level 4 and level 5. Completely out of his range. I'm not going to... That move hits so hard. One thing I've been practicing doing is just single tapping or double tapping instead of, like, doing the full 3. So 7,000. Unfortunately, that's not enough damage to beat a Mihawk. He has Team Boost here, so I'm pretty much screwed. There we go. I try to get out of that. So I actually have both my defense and attack stacks. Never mind. So Sanji's coming over here. I have Team Boost. I have the attack stack no longer. Okay, got out of range of Sanji's other skill. And you can see the range for this skill. I was able to get all the way from the treasure all the way over there. So now there's 2 of them over here. And one of them I'm cool with. Sanji's pretty much halfway gone, I guess. So I guess I'm cool with both of them. But everybody's pushing towards the middle. So I said, yeah, I'll just kind of do it too. Nothing to really fear from the back sides there. Could have captured the treasure. Decided to come help the Zoro so he doesn't get KO'd. I could actually use the skill to hit this Sabo here. Yeah, I should have went for the other skill. That skill gets canceled very easily and quickly. So now I go for it because I got the dodge there. I didn't even go for it. I didn't even ask him to dodge. He just did. So I went for my skill afterwards because he was pretty much screwed. And again, if you're lower on HP, that move just hits really hard. So like I said, it generally does a set number early on. Very, very weak, but later on it hits really powerful. And then also if you have the attack increase from allies, right? Or Team Boost. Right here I think you'll see some Team Boost action. Or is it the next match? I think next match maybe. Where I have a really hard-hitting Team Boost attack. Okay, so we do win this one. Almost 6,000 points. Luffy did pretty good in that match. Did I? I don't think I got KO'd at all with Luffy here, in fact. So that was a good game with Luffy. So we're going to go into the next one, and the next one's actually going to be the final one. So overall, though, yeah, definitely have a lot of fun with Nightmare Luffy. He's definitely a really fun character to play with. All right, so we are up against Chopper, and we're up against Luffy. Not a fun match. I'm going to try to get this point E really quick and just charge it up. I kind of have a sneaky suspicion Zoro goes for it. I have a sneaky suspicion. The funny thing is, like, they have two really fast characters, right? But our one really fast guy is off to the side. he's in the worst spot possible. I do make it over here. Nightmare Luffy has really good movement. He has really, really good movement. He's able to get across with that dodge pretty quickly. So I was just watching the Luffy's interaction there. I don't know if I can use my skill across. I haven't actually tried it. I was thinking about trying it there, but I didn't want to waste it. I feel like it might be able to get across because it has good movement on it. But again, if it was, forgive me, I didn't try it. I haven't tried it because I didn't want to waste it. So going for the Luffy KO. He definitely wasn't expecting that last hit. So we move on here. I think right here we're just going to charge this point up, especially because there's two of us here. I'd rather charge it quickly. The Luffy's in a corner. I was watching him in a corner. I think right here I push towards the middle, or I should. No, I see the Zoro coming around. And I'd like to help the Sabo, so there we are. I'm in a 1v3 area here. It's not good. The Zoro ran away, so that's good. So I'm just going to leave. They can have that point. But the Brook is going to chase me. Great. Great. Chopper's over there. I took the Brook to the Chopper, to be honest. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Because these two are in range, and Luffy's in range as well. So he's trying to run away, but he puts himself back over there for some reason. He literally put himself back over here and trapped himself. So I'm the only one in the middle point, and I really want to go get that meat, but I don't go for it, of course, because I'm going to put my team first here and try to get these treasures, even though I have a super slow capture. And Brook, my worst enemy, is coming, and I think this is where things end for me. Oh, and Chopper. I do pretty good with these. Look at that. Look at that. He's out here. He's holding it, man. But Chopper's so annoying. He's so small. He heals. He had the shield there from the dodge. There's nothing I could really do, man. I was just kind of stuck here. At least I got rid of the Brook, though. Team boost kicked in. There you go. Yeah, there we go. The Zoro was over here. He didn't even help me, man. He just left. I'm like, bro, I thought he was capturing it. I didn't even see him get off. I just stood there for a second. I was like, wait, what? I think right here I get KO'd, unfortunately. Oh, no, I was watching the Sanji. Or, not Sanji, excuse me, the Zoro. I thought Zoro was going to throw his skill from across. And Gecko Mori is coming. That's not fun. That's not fun at all, man. I don't want to deal with this guy. He's just kind of like bouncing between points. So I was actually going to just come over here and help out. Because the Gecko Mori is like not doing anything. So Luffy is coming. He's trying to anyway. Okay. So 12k on Luffy. He's almost KO'd, man. But again, if this skill was level 5, it would make such a huge difference. Because those moves that are doing 12k or not KOing for whatever reason would be KOs. They're just barely off. Okay. So I got him off of that. Got out of his skill. I'm not dealing with that guy. He still confused me, actually, so we're good. But as long as I was able to stop him from capturing, then that's all that mattered. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. Overall, I really do enjoy this guy. So hopefully that was portrayed. Sorry for being sick, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.